But no, hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 30, or technically 21 if you count session 0. Last time, we had a bit of a, we had a bit of like low action time. Most of it was just people doing their stuff, like Bacon figuring out that this vicissitude is very interesting. Domino had some talk and, was unhappy with some things after a certain man's seeking.
Always am.
Hyde got promoted, and, Bacon also finished his his spider paper, which is pretty nice. And in between sessions, we did actually a lot of things, since we did downtime. And actually, all players managed to get their stuff done. Essentially, now we are just resolving some scenes before we get to proper play. Well, just to give a quick recap, Bacon finished his mushroom, his first one, the prototype essentially. He can make more now easier, but I don't know if he want to do that. Bacon and Ems both worked together to actually implant the cybernetic eyes. Now Hyde has some nice eyes. He invested like some extra successes into making giving essentially like more room. So now he has like 6 points of cybernetics that he could install with like the 4-pointer he has in, so he could do like a hot swap essentially. What else? Right, the mushroom girl got some basic technocratic education. Colored by Vysheslav's science. Then Bacon joined the Void Engineers as well as Hyde, since apparently he convinced him to do that. And then alright, it also made plans for take care of like filtration and the sewage treatment, which the machinery hasn't been set up for, but people have been working on it. We're like a few successes short. Yeah, right. Like 12 out of 20. Then we have the hydroponics were completely assembled. Now essentially everything that can be assembled in that regard is. Then Bacon wanted to make blood plants, but didn't actually do it. Then we have Domino worked on his demons and has now a little dream realm. He also built like a cottage, which is pretty fun. And that so he has now, when he goes to sleep, he will be able to live in a little dream world essentially, and has like some control over it.
Could my avatar enter that?
Well, if your avatar decides to appear in your dreams, then yes.
Beautiful.
Not that you would be quite aware of that. Anyways, what else? Right, as I said, the sewer and air system sewage and air system has been getting started. We have, we also got the second out of demands. I forgot about that. And, Ems finished his first droid as well, and I believe he will actually start building more at some point. And he's already, like, the droid has already been reassigned to the other base, Solani. And now the personnel there is, like, sort of taking care of it. But, if he needs, like, more of them, then they won't be able to, because it's beyond them. They essentially there's a need for a supervisor. For now, they can fit into their normal duties, but usually they won't. Essentially, well, I'm did some research and botched a nice little roll. We're gonna see about how that's gonna end up, and then Am's also
How
yeah.
was everybody's day?
Doing fine. By the way, we're already streaming Ems, so
Lovely.
and I'm going to do the long fucking recap halfway through. well, what else do we have? Alright, doing the AMs did some repairs for the commander. He used some unusual parts and almost got caught doing it because well, those parts were part of Nefendi's ship, and that kind of backfired on one ship really hard. And now there's like a little flesh machine thing flying around.
Jesus.
People aren't supposed to know that, Radom, until it's too late.
And but it did give him some credit points, and Noah likes him a bit more now, and he essentially urged him to join the Void Engineers, which then prompted in Ems, as mentioned before, to get Bacon on board as well. And well, both have been deprogrammed during downtime, and and properly inducted. Well, I gotta get a crash course. It's not quite properly inducted technically, but it's good enough for now. And they can get access to information that only Void Engineers are privy to. Ems also organized the scouting drone to find some wreckage, because he is very interested in expanding the base, and he actually got really lucky on that.
I got a 10, guys. That's how lucky I was.
Yeah, now there's like a space hulk they know about, and presumably gonna take care of it, but they don't really have the means to like get there properly, and even more severely hampering them is the lack of ability to get anything back. Like, they could probably get something going on, but to get there. But carrying all this shit back will require some favor trading, and probably cost like a good chunk of the resource involved, because there's a lot of stuff there, essentially. And well, right. Then there also was like a warning about the potential Nefandi activity, which totally wasn't Ems's fault.
Hey, guys, it wasn't the... Guys, this is how it's a game. Just remember, you don't know any of this.
So nobody prepared anything for that. Nice.
Well, it was like in the 4th week, essentially. So essentially it's at the end of downtime, so you wouldn't have had time to prepare anything for that. I actually noted down there when it happened, just to make sure.
I thought it was only the 3rd week.
No, it was in the 4th. So what I have in my notes here, at least. Unless I fucked it up somehow.
You see, it was so spicy with armor. The armor was so corrupted. They corrupted your notes, you see.
Oof.
You said in the 4th week.
I broke the 4th wall when they say.
Oof. Anyways, well, Negas, then we have Neg doing some apology letter, essentially, for the person he fucked over a while ago. It kind of went well, I suppose. And essentially apology has been accepted, and also Ems has been starting to pay off the thing, the impoundment, essentially, the impoundment fee, or whatever we would want to call it. So he might
like a thank you, John.
So John might get his thing back in a foreseeable future.
Yay! I will have my van back.
You're a rape van.
Oof. Then we had some apology going to the commander, about not coming straight about the dream sequence with Marcel, and instead using Domino's character as a proxy, because he was afraid of being awkward, which is understandable, but not exactly conducive to the smooth running of Void Engineer operations. And well, Nikos also went ahead and secured the base against like 3-0 hacking, which went pretty well. Now the base is essentially secured in that regard, as good as possible, without doing anything too crazy, essentially. He didn't have like access to Bendy himself, but the other systems are essentially okay. And well, then we had Nick doing some right. He used his companion and his drone in conjunction, and essentially allowed Romy to take care of.
I think we should put emphasis that I tried to because Harper is fucking useless.
He isn't useless. He just rolled fucking bad. Like what was it? Like 2 times 11 dice and 1 time 12 dice.
And one time 10 dice.
Oh, 1 time 10 dice. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah. Got something like 3 successes out of that.
Jesus, that's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
And yeah, okay, then Nick also set up the prepared refinery, which he prefabbed, which went smoothly, as expected. What else? Right, the life support has been supercharged, which is very important since they're over capacity by quite a bit. The systems will take damage if this continues, but for now, for the duration of this thing, which is 1 month, it will be fine. If they hadn't done it, they would probably have suffered because air scrubbing and has been less than ideal. So they would have been slowly getting poisoned, and sewage was also backing up. It's less than ideal. And well, what else? Right, some minor research for next part into cosmology. Since he wants to apparently up that. And that was all the downtime.
Well, that and mental defenses, so.
Well, the mental defenses didn't actually. I mean, I don't think they really happened.
Well, no, because you said I could use cosmology on the roll. That's why I'm researching it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, but other than that, that should be fine. Like, so. Let's get started then. Let's see who we're gonna start with. Let's go with Ems first because that might influence some things along the way. And I need to dig up something real quick. Where is it?
Is it the evidence with Alma?
No. Something else. I also wish I had like more. What's it called? Like more arrangements, but I guess we'll use a floor instead.
Ooh.
Well, let's actually set the scene properly now and put you somewhere. Where would you actually be? Where would you actually be researching the little energy control unit that you have?
In that secret room. You know, only the one, and
okay.
you know, the one I cannot get access to.
Sure, let's just use that picture then. I think we have used that much. It's not quite accurate, but it will have to do.
Just remember, Radoma, it was a -1. It was a botch. A -1 botch, so you can't do a Kelvin on me.
Oh, I see. Is there someone afraid?
Not really afraid. It's more like when I had this with Kelvin, I had to fight a Methuselah one time.
No, you won't have to fight a Methuselah. But it will have influence. Feel free to drag yourself out.
Okay, let me just drag myself out. You have too many folders here.
Methuselah, you have to fight 2 Methuselahs.
Don't worry, this is gonna be a 400 XP fledgling.
Oh no! Turns out the vampire is actually an antediluvian. He has just been pretending to be shot, and now he is essentially going to turn the entire world into a flesh world.
Beautiful.
See, I was in a Ravnos delusion all along. I met Ravnos. Don't ask me why. I was on drugs at the time.
Okay, well, you go ahead. Like you're roughly in the middle of the week, and things have been slow with the research into the energy sphere, the energy control unit, and you have been a bit impatient. you started taking opening parts of it, and at some point you cut yourself on like an inner part of it. You're sure it wasn't there before, and suddenly you feel like a great anger flowing through you, and you throw the thing away, like it rolls in a corner, and then you start thrashing about. Please give me like a willpower roll at an 8.
Permanent.
Permanent indeed.
I was going to say, so Cohen, I told you the other day, Redorma, I had 0.
Oh man, that was current. Holy shit.
Because I wanted those mining droids fucking finished. It's just I needed them finished. Difficulty 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
we all wanted them to be finished.
My will is strong, Redorma. Don't tempt me.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. You thrash start thrashing, but manage to stop yourself just before you throw like a like the tool you had in at the premium you have stored here, and you realize.
No, I was throwing away premium. What the fuck?
And you realize, yeah, like you stop yourself, but the anger, it's still there. It's you feel like a bit different. Like Jesus Christ, and like you continue like to work at some point, at least if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it doesn't leave you. Like the more you work with it, it's just so infuriating.
If it's infuriate, I would just stop. I need to get a Coke or something.
Well, you stop, go to bed, and get back up again the next morning. But the anger, it's still there. Like it's just like underneath your skin. But now, I think it's time for you to get a little floor, at least for a while.
Is it Berserk by any chance?
Oh no, it's not. Well,
That's a flaw, isn't it?
it's the short fuse flaw.
Oh. Does Mage have that flaw?
Hmm?
Does Mage have that flaw?
Indeed, indeed it has. It's like willpower based instead of like self-control based. But there's like the upgrade to supernatural flaws as well, which I really like. So keep watching.
Don't worry, Rodol. I'll keep my botches to the best of my abilities. Everybody needs to have the botches.
I see.
Since we're the futuristic future, we have to spread them out.
And for now, I want you to roll me a luck die.
Another fucking bot. Come on, boys.
All right. Well, we're gonna say that's gonna be at least a month from the end of starting from the end of downtime.
I thought it was going to be like a 1d4 years, 1d10 years,
I would've-
so 4 years.
Jesus Christ. But no, it's for now it's like only for a month, but it has potential to become more permanent.
Yeah.
Don't really watch those
I
willpower
could
rolls.
get rid of it.
I would try to keep my willpower, Rodol.
I mean, you could try to get rid of it, but you're kind of a psychologist. But you probably could analyze the issue itself. I think you have like some empathy, right?
I do. Don't worry.
No, I meant neck actually.
Oh, I have no empathy.
Oh, you have no
I'm a
empathy.
void engineer.
Don't
Beautiful.
worry. Don't worry, guys. I just need to play to my nature. That's all, guys.
Okay. To upgrade. Probably should notice on like your character sheet as well.
Not how you do it.
Wait, so you've got empathy, right?
I do have empathy.
How much, if you don't mind me asking?
I have to.
Right, so we're the most empathetic people here, I see.
To be fair, most people been putting into abilities.
Hmm.
It's our attributes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Domino, just because you have empathy, like as an ability, doesn't mean you're particularly empathetic. Like you yourself, kind-hearted or something like that. It's
Yeah, I
more,
know.
the understanding of it.
I'm
know.
kind-hearted.
I know that most psychopaths and psychopaths have empathy as well. Just choose not to.
Radoma, I am very empathetic. I help those people repairing their ship, you know?
Mhm. God. It's a really cursed. Like if Noah hadn't fucking botched that roll, it would have been less devastating.
It's beautiful.
Let's just organize, getting those things. A botch. Well, guess some of those ships are gonna get fucked along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Should have spent willpower. Huh?
That's fucking beautiful.
I mean, I don't want to spend like willpower on like minor rolls for NPCs. If this was essentially just him, reordering some stuff. Something he does. He does quite often, and has actually a lot of dice for it. But sometimes luck hits that way.
Yeah, I don't need to tell me that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Willpower at 6. At 6. That might become permanent.
Don't worry, Radoma, I will conquer this.
And if botches and fails. Okay, that should be that. Next on the list, let's see. Yeah, probably should take care of that in case Domino fucks it up. Well, Domino, you receive a visit. A visit from someone. Let's see, which would be the best area to do it? He'll probably try to flex on you, so that's gonna be in his office. Oh my fucking god. You can now go.
Who the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, why can I delete it? I didn't write it. What the fuck?
Yes, you didn't write it.
I actually didn't.
Weird. Anyways, no, that thing is mine. Let's see. We gonna need Noah out for that, and Domino, feel free to drag yourself out. That's the wrong one. Well, you're not sitting there. That's not your office. Get out. Get there.
It depends on what perspective you're at, Radoma.
No, Radoma, he just wants to sit on this lab, you know?
Beautiful. But yeah. Before we do this, anything you would want to bring with you or something like that? Or
Can I do a roll to see if there's anything I should bring with me?
I mean, I have no clue, so
Okay, yeah, no, never mind then. Common sense doesn't exist. Despite being promised it would.
what?
Nothing.
You fucking salty. Why that? Like there's just in case you want to do some special tricks and stuff like that. It's giving you an opportunity.
Like, what special tricks could I even do? Like,
I don't know.
I'm just going there and telling the man the truth. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, okay. That's completely fine. Yeah, just don't overthink it. Because that's how death happens.
Yeah, you need a certain level of caring before you ever think that kind of stuff, so it's okay.
And well, we go in, and you're being called in, and Noah's already sitting at his office, and he asks you to well, take posture. All right, this we keep this short. You already made your point clear before, but I want to have this more or less official. So well, what do you what do you what do you think happened exactly? I want to get your perspective on record. And he like presses the button. Go on.
I see.
Tell-
So, what's that kind of role? Or do you want me to just?
I mean, if you want to, you could roll like charisma expression to well worded, or charisma subterfuge would make more sense in this thing because you want to like tell the truth completely.
Wouldn't an empathy make more sense since I'm trying to appeal to his senses in this as well, to his emotions?
Let's see. Sure, why not? Just give it me at a give me at a 7, because well, you kinda going a bit on a stretch here. So
Okay, in that case, I'll spend a willpower on this.
I see. Ah, very nice. 3 successes. I don't think you have a specialty at all.
No.
Yep. Okay. You begin to like explain like how things came to be. You know, you're very like forthcoming and honest about it, and tell him everything, and try to evoke his sympathies essentially, and he listens intently, doesn't interrupt you at all, and well, he seems to be at the end he seems to think like to see like a slight smile on his face.
Aww.
I understand. You got caught up in something here. Well, one way or another, I think the verdict is pretty clear here. At best, this would probably be classed. We can probably class this as neglect in this case, and although collaboration is not exactly well liked around here, there was no real harm here, and this person could prove to be quite a boon to the operations. So, 2 things I want to. First, the actual punishment. First of all, this will of course go into your file as a thing for the future, and you will be responsible for her actions. If she fucks up what turns out to be malicious, and it's gonna be on your shoulders. But that doesn't mean you should stray away from actually reporting things that are too strange. I still want to get updates. If you do, if essentially it will get worse for you if you don't properly report on her. And well, anything you would like to add to that?
I'll give him like a solid nod as the soldier that I am, and vouch that further there won't be situations like these. I'll simply just report things straight away. Be extra vigilant for the Sarah in particular, but also the others and myself in the future.
Okay, that's perfectly acceptable. Now I'm gonna make some roll on his part. Let's see, that would be alertness.
That's a double box.
Very well, then carry on.
Doesn't that mean he notices I'm actually a fucking great guy, and I get like $1 rank now. He double botched.
No, that was for something else. It was for him noticing your new heterochromia.
Oh.
That's new.
Wait, since it's a double botch, what does he see? He's got to see something else then, Redover.
Well, you look perfectly fine, like strapping young lad, completely
Oh
normal.
no. Oh no, I'm not interested in the gay, Redover.
What?
No.
What do you mean gay?
I don't know, it sounded like you were gonna make him gay all of a sudden, so it'll be like, no, please.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna know.
Okay, anyways, I need to write this down real quick. Let's see. Spider incidental. Kept secret. Ended up being on file. Permanent mission to keep an eye on his avatar. Responsible for actions. Okay, that seems good to me. Actually, should write that down in these notes as well. Okay, Domino. Had his hearing. Got a little. Got a thing on file. And to keep. That would be really funny if the technocracy actually believed in avatars properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, I think that resolves that as well. Next up, I think we should go to positive now. And let's see which lab would be nice. Yeah, I think that one would be nice. So let's use that. Which lab is already out.
Ah, more monster girls, I see.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I killed them to wake up a JoJo character.
Aw, why did you do that? It's bad as exchange. Never mind, it's a good exchange if that's a JoJo character.
That's not a JoJo character.
Disappointing.
No,
It's,
I exchanged them for a very big and buff guy with superpowers.
it's Cars. Cars is his
Why?
avatar.
Why you like this?
Well, you can choose whatever you want for your avatar, so that's fine. Anyways, you're at the final stages, and all that's missing is a little bit of electricity to wake her up. She is yeah.
Yes, he starts laughing. Finally, it's going to be alive. And he just flips the oversized old style switch on the wall. You can clearly see that it's basically a prop, and under it is just a small interrupter. But it just placed there because it looks cool.
Understandable. And yeah, like a quick, you see like a bit of lightning as she wakes up, and she takes a sharp breath, and well, hears like a very feminine voice. You don't really understand anything. She seems like still at that mushroom speak, but it's definitely there. And she looks around and sees you, and well, starts to well, tackle you. Let's see what would be the best one. Yeah, I think like just a Dex Athletics at a 6, and that's That's a triple botch. Okay,
Your roll's on fire today.
I know, right? Well, she
Sucky suck.
you see you see her launch at you, with like some sort of like hiss or something, but it's rather than jumping on you, she misses you narrowly and crashes in the in a nearby well, table, and hits her head and passes out.
Well, I didn't even say hello, my friend, yet. That's awkward. I just approached the thing, just touched, tried to use my magic to wake it up and heal the brain damage.
Sure. Just give me like a live 3 effect. You only need like 1 success, and then she should be able to wake up. Ah, fucking nice. Yeah, no, that's more than to wake up. That's actually take full restoration, more or less. And she like, blinks and looks at you as you like have healed her up, and starts to say something. And
Yeah.
healed.
Hello, my friend. I just show my empty hands. I just extend one to help her up.
She looks at your hand and then sniffs it, and then finally grabs it.
Yeah, I just pull her up.
See, she like looks around. Me, did different. And like
Yes,
starts.
yes. I decided to improve. Little mushrooms, they look cool, but don't do much besides being bioweapon to throw at Nordic. So I did improvement. You very smarter now.
Like touches her head, and says, "Smart. Must learn the this
Ah.
this noise."
Well, you want to learn? That's perfect. Let's go. I have some material prepared. There is much to learn, and congratulations, you are now my second assistant.
I see. Well, roll me like some intelligence, xenobiology. Just at a 7. Just to gauge how much you know about like such conversion process essentially. It's like the first time doing it. Oh fuck, nice. I think yeah, especially would definitely apply because well, it is a specialty, and you essentially remember that sometimes it takes the being a bit of like time, especially if the information is drastic, to like adapt to a new form, but they will eventually manage to overcome their flaws. There is like certain mind procedures that you know of, like at least in a name, that can be done to like speed this process up and preserve it, but otherwise the creature will just fall into adopt to the new form and be something different after that. It just takes time.
Yeah, just need to do like train the muscles, coordination, do some brain activities like, I don't know, playing chess.
Yeah, stuff like that essentially. Just gotta get used to it. Okay. Then let's see. The blood not now. Is there anything for Neck to do right away? Don't. Oh right, we do need to do something. Well,
Yes.
Neck, you have been doing something very special to the mining droid programming.
Yes.
Well, since you probably don't want us to be in the open. At least that's what I remember from the downtime. I think it's time to roll off a little. Let me see real quick what roll it would be on your part.
Also, just a question.
Yeah.
Question: do we regain any willpower at the end of downtime?
No, you essentially refill when downtime starts, and then anything you spend on it won't be
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Do we lose
just
any paradox during downtime?
You've been doing magic a lot, like only essentially the case like when you like at 4 or lower, you lose one per week essentially, and but only if you do
My
no
last
magic.
My last week was doing the training from the point engineers.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. I mean, I would
can I
say
lose 1 point?
problem is like they would probably have you
Yeah,
do
good
some
enough.
magic, like teach you like how they do things. So they're probably not, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
In that
Alright,
case,
that's fine.
for Domer, the first 2 weeks I spent just lucid dreaming and just chatting with my avatar without using magic. So can I lose 1?
Yes.
I've been having that one for like the last 7 sessions. Plus.
Yeah, I wish I had longer, but whatever. Okay,
No.
let's see. Oh fucking hell, the PDF is spazzing. Not hacking the web. Backdoor, security systems, no. What about this? Kraken analysis, no, that's not it either. Let's see, activity, writing, accessing. Okay, it doesn't really cover it properly, so that's fine. It just gave me like a intelligence, computers at a difficulty of 7, and height. Give it like a perception computers, but at a 9, since that is very hidden.
Does creative apply?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 4.
Mm-hmm. Ems, are you here?
Oh yeah. What?
I wanted to roll a perception computers at difficulty 9, just to notice
God.
something.
God damn it!
Does he have computers?
I think
I
so.
do.
Okay.
How rude.
I just had to ask because I heard the goddamn it.
That would have been funny if you didn't, but yeah.
Be asking how the fuck am I actually a technocratic union without computers? That's be a bigger question, you know.
You're part of the mechanical side.
Oh fuck.
2 6s. You're lucky I don't have a specialty, young man.
I mean, yeah, that still would amount to the same thing because he has a specialty. So well, it seems like Hyde doesn't notice anything, and you've implanted the thing successfully.
Very good.
It's Hyde, uncontested roll to notice the special thing. Perfect. Okay, well. Okay. Alright, that was the kid. I think I informed you about that, I think. Alright, actually didn't mention it during recap. Next little kid turned out to be a little more cursed than everyone thought. It's very fun. They noticed it because the mother was having some issues during the pregnancy already. And now they've taken her in and essentially checking her out. Make sure she isn't a threat or anything. And well, that turned out That's gonna be interesting in the future, but for now it probably won't matter. Okay, and then I think we should go back to Domino real quick. And Bacon. What exactly? So, what's the actual plan now for feeding the spider? I want to write this down.
Well, we were still talking about, but one of the things that was brought up was that in general it was a great idea to take some blood from everyone every so often, so we had some blood supply anyway.
Sure. Actually, that
I
one.
don't know. If,
Yeah?
I don't know if that's Bacon mentioned that. I don't know if that's actually what you wanted to go with, though, or if he's even okay with that.
No, I actually want the blood of the other people on the station for reasons.
Okay. Well, you have like two options here. You could ask everyone individually, or you could go through Hyde. Oh well, I guess the next superior would also work, but that would be very unusual, skipping hierarchy like that.
Mm, I would ask directly Hyde and just as a
Mhm.
yeah, just ask directly as a favor. Just go to him one day and say, hey Hyde, I need for some projects and other reasons. I need to regularly take blood samples from everyone in the crew. Could also be useful to start detecting any corruption and any anomalies on our bodies.
Yeah, yeah. There should be no problem with this. Go ahead.
Alright, if you just ask, you're now officially the boss. If you just write
I am.
something and request everyone, uh, I just give him a piece of paper with available with a time schedule. Just
Mm-hmm.
people can send to people. They can go on those times, make appointment with me, and they can take the blood. And probably it's going to be something like every 2 months. We take some blood, maybe every month. But I would have to do some extra iron on the slurry, so everyone continues to be healthy.
Oh. And I just probably send it out to the rest of the crew and be like, mandatory blood samples to the doctor for health reasons and detecting corruption reasons because of the high alert recently that's been announced of Nefandi activities.
You fucking can't. Okay, actually,
Isn't that a straight up lie?
well, it's
No,
Well,
a,
technically, no, it's a protocol. It's technically taking measures to counter corruption, is it not?
well, yeah,
yeah, and
but
actually, it was one of my plans as I need the blood. Besides doing some dark and scary experiments, I want to be able to check if everyone is alright and no one is showing any signs of corruption. Because we
okay.
had that ship with us for a while. I don't know about it, but that it was that ship that caused a high alert. But I'm still worried we had some material contaminated nearby.
All right. Okay, I think we're gonna do this like twofold then. First of all, Bacon, I want you to go and roll me like some. Actually, let's see what would be most appropriate for you in case you have any special things. Yeah, just give me like a perception, but manipulation subterfuge. Just to because they're like not telling like everything I think here, so. And then Hyde contests this with like his perception, empathy, or subterfuge, depending on what he wants.
It's the same dice.
Yeah, I see.
Can I spend a willpower point on a contested roll?
Yes.
Okay, I will spend it.
Guilty. All very lucky. I don't have willpower to spend, guy.
Alright, that's 2.
How the fuck do you? Why you like this?
Fuck. Straight.
Okay, would you like to tell me, Redoma?
Alright, well, it wouldn't be exactly obvious, but you get the feeling that, he just might be a bit more interested in doing some other things with that. You know, you get the feeling that he's telling somewhat of the truth. Most of it essentially, but there's like some hidden undertones there.
I will note this to Bendy to keep an eye on this individual for now.
Kick. And well, now for you. Essentially, what we're gonna do here is,
I have backing of the doctor, do I not?
kick. I suppose so. Anyways, roll me like manipulation. Manipulation subterfuge for this, and at a 6, and I guess the other players can contest as they want to, even Bacon technically. So let's go ahead and just do that.
What do we have to roll?
Because what I basically said was the doctor wants blood samples. Anyone afraid of giving actual blood samples?
I don't know what's the roll.
The roll.
Are we like all? Are we all there and able to communicate to each other?
I would say for this, you'll probably be doing whatever you do during the day.
Okay.
But you feel free to contact the others as the message comes in. But first off, first impressions first. So just roll me like a perception, empathy, or perception subterfuge. Tell me which one. And UM's, as I said, manipulation subterfuge.
Does acute senses do anything?
Yes.
Difficulty
Really?
6.
On telling a lie?
I am using. What's the difference between subterfuge and empathy if you choose to use it?
Empathy is more of like motivations, and
Ooh.
that's a nice watch.
How the fuck do you put on that? Even I have to question you on that one.
Okay. Anyways, like the empathy is for motivation and stuff like that, and subterfuge is more for actually detecting the lie itself.
Alright, I'll use empathy then.
Good. Nice.
Bacon's domino is correct.
Oh well. Nick, you notice absolutely nothing. This seems perfectly reasonable, as as per usual. And
Yeah. Just one thing. I'm gonna be speaking to the boss man before I get my sample. One thing.
I mean,
Yes.
problem is like
I can detect the Fandy.
well, technically yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone else passes. Let's go with Bacon first, just to see how he's gonna react to that. Well, you get the feeling that there is a bit more than that there. Also, like, he's not telling quite the truth here. You know exactly which part it is, but something about that message is a bit off-putting, not just mildly. It doesn't seem to be like a big lie or anything. More of a, he knows a bit more kind of thing.
Oh, he lies, I lie, everybody lies. That's life.
Okay. And well, now for Domino, you get the impression that you get the same impression as Bacon, and with the slight exception that that there's something more going on than you could. Let me see the eye here. Not only does it seem strange to to ask it from like. I guess technically you wouldn't notice that, but essentially, you get that hint that he knows a bit more about, especially the Fandy, the Fandy activity, which would not be that unusual for him being the commander and all, but still something about that is just not rubbing you the right way.
Man, what a fine moment to actually start writing reports, isn't it?
Okay. Well, what are your actions?
Well, don't you need to discuss Nick's watch first?
Well,
Skull
I
watch?
already did.
Yeah.
Like, it seems perfectly reasonable.
Hmm. I guess I'd probably like go down to the basement again and like do the stealth thing again. Just invite everybody like Vicious Love and John in there.
Alright. Sure. Well. So at some point you get like a message from Tristan to meet him in the basement. Specifically, specifically Vicious Love and John, I suppose. And while you do that, I go ahead and look for the NPCs. Okay, those don't matter, but yeah. Should I really roll for all of them?
Yep.
No, we're just gonna roll like a luck die. Fuck that.
Gosh, I need some fucking social skills.
Ah, I see. Largely nothing is at fault here. Okay. Well then. You are in the basement. Feel free to set up your stealth thing. Do you wait for them to come in first, or do you do it right away?
Probably do it like send a message and then start doing it.
Sure. Okay, for how long do you want it to last?
Probably for like a day.
For a day.
I'm going for hearts for it to be paced though.
Okay, sure. Let me see real quick. Let's go to the lovely magical reference chart. Scroll down and let's see.
I think it's like 2 successes and then like you need like 3 for a day.
3 is for a day, and then you need like another 3 for maximum efficiency. If someone tries to pierce it, that's gonna reduce it. But yeah.
So it's like 5. No, 6. I mean 6.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Let's go. I suppose. All right.
7.
Nice. Okay. So duration for a day, and then 3 on difficulty and 1 extra, I suppose.
So if I invest 1 more success into like the duration, how much does it go up to? Is it a week now or what?
It goes up to a story, which in our case will mean a month.
Yeah, I'll go with story then. For now, I can always just like let the effect fade anyway.
Okay, sure.
So let me note that down on my active effect stuff.
Well, presumably, as you're gonna help them find you, or you're gonna be coy about it.
Yeah. Just gonna like sit in the base and just wait for them to like John's probably already aware of what's happening, but I just want to see how they react to it.
Yeah. Okay. So who actually wants to come?
I will show up because I would assume that it's something of grave importance.
What wasn't the invitation he sent?
I would have probably sent you something, or worried about something that was just something felt wrong with what Hyde said essentially. Probably what you would have gone.
Yeah, I would go. I was a bit left out last time. I want to know the base intrigues this time.
You will. We're gonna need like a map for the basement,
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, feel free to start talking amongst each other, and I will go and look up a little map here. Oh, this little picture.
What part of the basement are we? Because there's the hydroponics. Now with 4 lizards walking around and a mushroom grow helping with the plants. And there's the second part of the basement, a dark hole with 2 Nordics just tied in a corner.
It's probably one of the 2 Nordics who are probably really freaked out. So also, you can't hear the
No.
screams anymore.
Yeah, I just wave at them when I see you guys at the basement and in another corner of the room.
I just do
Ooh.
like double guns at the one that I electrocuted.
Beautiful.
I hope he remembers me.
Is he still dead?
Yeah, the one you execute is indeed dead. Like, Bacon accidentally killed it. But no worries, he got another one.
Good. But yeah, no, once they both get together, it's gonna be like, thanks for showing up. I know I don't know about you guys, but the latest message about the Nefandi ship felt a bit weird coming from Hyde. Something doesn't sit well with me regarding that.
He probably knows something we don't know. I also noticed it, but that's fine.
I mean,
I
it's
don't care that much.
it's Nefandi. Like, you shouldn't feel comfortable with them around.
I feel like since it's a Nefandi stuff, if he knows more about what's going on, he should share it. It's pretty important stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
when have the higher ups ever shared everything with us?
Well, we've never come to the conclusion that there's something that they're not sharing. That's the point. And aren't we all supposed to still be comrades?
Also,
This is
hold up, Domino. Actually, would
Wait,
like
wait,
to note something that you should know in character.
All right.
Like, first of all, you would be aware that the technocracy indeed doesn't tell its operatives everything.
Yeah, that is one thing you should be aware of. Why do you think they hide the the fentanyl secret from the other convention?
Yeah, like when you say that, I give you like a knowing look about threat.
Threat.
I don't say it, but it's like kind of like, yeah, we do hide shit. Like
Yeah,
threat
but
null.
I'm kind of trying to make the point here that, like, we're all still fucking operatives, and it just feels weird to then, lie about it. Just obscure stuff. Well, yes, you can.
It was a public message sent to like the scrubs of the base, not just us. So makes sense trying to hide because I don't tell shit to the scrubs on the base, even not my monkey.
Oof.
Also, I kind of look around and at the stealth. I was like, well, like we're hiding this conversations. We're hiding stuff. Who isn't hiding stuff?
I just wish there wouldn't be a need to hide stuff, but there is.
I mean, I kind of.
You
I
can
think we
just
all wish
talk
that.
to him and ask directly of him is something that you should know. If he's hiding for some reason, just be open with him. We're all friends here.
Oh, I kind of like scratch my chin and look at Vicious Love. It is kind of strange that out of all of us, he's putting you in charge of detecting the Nefandi.
Oh, I was the one that asked that. Detecting in a fund is just a good,
Yeah.
what's the name? Side product of I having everyone's blood. Don't worry, it's mainly
Yeah,
for
but
medical reasons and other stuff.
Oof.
well, before it was corruption, now it's medical reasons.
I think it was
Yeah,
both. We had a talk about this before. It's for good
yeah,
reasons.
he sent a message as corruption because it would be easier for everyone together. But I have some projects and I need everyone's blood for that. Don't worry, trust me, I'm a doctor. I won't do anything bad with your blood.
Take a look at my
Yeah.
eyes. The only thing Vicious Love does is improve things, make them better.
You know, I do trust you and all. It's just, you know, I can actually detect corruption without anything.
Oh,
Maybe,
you can.
yeah, maybe I should
Ah,
come by your lab and help you out.
yes, that's very good. Yeah.
Also,
Hmm.
at the same time, I have the best defenses against corruption.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now that you volunteered to be tech subject, we only need something corrupted to use as control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want corruption, on the other side of the gauntlet, there's this weird audio thing I can hook you up in that might serve as a good test subject.
Weird audio thing. Hmm.
Mm, it,
What?
you know, this is. When I was on the other side of the gauntlet, I noticed these spiders, and they seem to hum.
Right. Yes, yes. The spider thing. Yeah. Don't worry. The spider thing is not proper corruption like the one we are trying to detect.
Best one I could find so far. It's like an underground bunker in London that has been converted into hydroponics.
Just looking around. There's Mashi and the 4 little bollocks.
Beautiful.
Okay, crap. Oh, I can't write the bollocks tokens.
Yeah. By the way, just to think of note, I noticed something as you were saying earlier. Essentially, there's more than just the hole with like the Nordics in there and the main room. There's like a bunch of like other side rooms which I'm not really specifying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if there's something, some extra space, that's good.
Yeah, like most of it is like occupied with like stuff you store there, like farming equipment, and part of it is also now taken up by the start of the life support extension essentially. Like some storage stuff there and stuff like that. Nothing too major. More like essentially more room to navigate around with.
All right.
Okay.
Well, anything else we have to talk? It's good that John already volunteered to be the tax subject on the corruption.
Yeah. Like I'm willing to give you my blood, but you know, like maybe you should have me around your lab.
Oh no, I'm going
Get a
to
second
use
set of
you
eyes.
as the corruption detector.
Yeah. Also, I can, you know, get you some better equipment. And I got business there anyways.
All right.
One swell swoop.
Well,
Shake.
that's all.
I,
Listen,
I,
if you
I,
have
I
issues with Hyde, just go talk with him.
no, like
Yeah.
I just like I put out my hand and like give you like shake. Hmm?
Yes, yes. Yes, it's going to be good to use you as a text subject. Don't worry, no vivisection on you.
It'd be nice working around you. I like playing music while I'm working.
I also like music. Do you like Serbian music?
No.
You are going to learn You are going to learn to like turbo folk. Very good. Rocky Vulvovic, favorite singer. Very great man.
Uh, uh, anyways, hey Cooper, can you stay for a bit so I can talk to you?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay.
Just
Alright.
also just gonna get a television slot before he leaves. Just be careful. Just things haven't been the same in the base for a bit now.
Yeah, I'm always careful.
Good.
All right. Do you stay around Vyacheslav, or do you do something else? Bacon? Ah, fuck.
Bacon.
I think he's dead.
He
Wait, what? Are you still talking with me?
Yeah, like, I wanted to know if you're actually gonna leave or you're gonna do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to leave. In my opinion, this talk was solved, and I have work to do.
Sure. Okay.
And blood of unsuspecting people to take and do nefarious things with it.
And very understandable. By the way, Ems, you will be receiving an angry message from what's her face again? Tamia. She's not happy that.
What, the blood testing thing?
Yeah, like it's actually just a bunch of complaints that this is this is this is a misuse of her of her blood and stuff like that. She wants to. She doesn't really want to. Like if you force the issue, then she will comply, but she doesn't like it one bit. Essentially, is the gist of it.
Okay. I will try and make some. I will try and make some amends when it comes with her on this issue,
All right.
but not now, Radoma.
Okay.
I'm kind of drained from willpower, if you don't understand.
Oh, I do understand. I just want to say it's so you don't forget. And well, I guess it's time for the little talk in the basement to conclude.
Well,
no, me and
John
Cooper
still
have
wants
to
to
have
talk
talk.
to me.
Yeah,
So that's
I
something
have
say,
to-
Radoma.
yeah.
Sorry, what?
John still wants to tell me something in the basement.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Like it's time for the talk to conclude.
Oh! I think we meant conclude in something else.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Maybe I may have fucked
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Cooper,
Yeah.
what do you remember about that night we went out to the bar?
Well, I think I remember you going to go ahead and lay with that one woman.
Yes, we all know. I got lucky.
Yeah,
Very,
and
very
some
lucky.
and some weird stuff with a demon that or something that hurt you. I remember checking around
Yeah.
the place, checking the gauntlet, and there wasn't anything there.
Yeah. I got some reports back from the boss man, and well, it was more like an ultrasound about my kid and all that. Yeah, he's got 5 fingers. Well, not 5, 10 fingers and 10 toes and all. A tail. Developing
That's-
some scales.
You see Tristan say, that's good, as he mentioned the fingers and the toes. And when you go like and the tail, you see like his smile still there, and just like it just drops. Wait, what?
Yeah. I think there's something out there fucking with us a little bit more than we originally thought.
Maybe you should check for more curses. But I mean, everybody suffers from something except for you. Maybe this was that.
Well, no. Remember, I had the time thingy and the
What?
the cuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you remember when you checked us for curses, you noticed that there was something placed on me, but I don't think you found anything placed on you.
Yeah, I was. Well, I was the only one apparently not affected.
I mean, regardless of it, though, it is still your kid, and you seem like enough of a man to know what that means.
Yeah, it's just you. I want to find the thing. Right? We kind of can't have. We're kind of getting a lot of things on our plates that aren't good things on our plates. You know?
I mean, this is something. The way I see it, it is a good or a bad thing depending on how you choose to see it, my friend.
Well, no, I mean, like, we got the Nefandi, we got the Threat Null, we got this demon.
Ah,
And
you mentioned
maybe,
that.
yeah. Yeah, maybe,
Still,
maybe we need to start investigating things a little bit more.
I agree with you on that one. Specifically, the Nefandi worry me.
And,
I think I'm
I,
gonna
I,
go have a talk with Hyde about that after this.
yeah. But, maybe you keep your eyes up on the other side, on the gauntlet?
Yeah, I will. I
Yeah,
will.
I got some things that I need to go work on myself.
Alright. Just as a reminder, if you ever want to talk in private, this location probably will not be suitable for much longer. But we can always do our thing here, I think.
I kind of just point at my head. It's like, ah, you forget I can do that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to say that this is an appropriate place to do it. I know we can both do it.
Well, the refinery's up now. And that's something I made.
Then we should meet there next time, if you trust the place.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the refinery is actually in Haulani base. Cause well, that's where it's needed.
Oh,
I
true.
ordered move there during downtime.
yeah, true. It's also way out of the way too, so no one would really notice and see us.
Well, it is probably like noticeable somewhat that that you guys are sneaking away, like not sneaking away, but not that you not in the base. There's like some leeway, of course. Nobody really cares that much unless specified otherwise. But if you take like
Well,
if you take like an hour long
I'm
trip or something, that might get noticed
well, I'm planning on just moving there, basically.
to the other base. Actually, how much space do they have? I need to look.
Like I'm planning to do like my 9 to 5 work in the refinery. Be
Hmm.
like, unless I have to do something magical.
Let me
Yes.
just check. They have 8 birth spaces, and how many crew do they have at the moment? Did I specify that here?
Because I'm planning on making a supervisor AI for the mine, so I kind of have to get over there.
I see, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did I put this? Like, I'm pretty sure I noted it down somewhere that the... what crew is there? But apparently not. I think, problem is like there's very limited space, and I might have just made enough for them to be there. So staying overnight and stuff will be tricky, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't gonna start staying overnight, but like do my 9 to 5 work.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's completely
Yeah.
acceptable. And actually, let me check how far it is away. Where's the little tool? Not the hand-drawn one. No.
get a nice little commute on Ceres, get the sights in,
That's actually
maybe
quite a
make a
bit.
jetpack.
So how fast is the rover? Roughly at least.
Maybe get something. Maybe get a dockyard for the moon hopper.
Okay. Like safe speed is 60. And let's see, just make it easy like this. So yeah, like it's still like a little over an hour, 2 hours to commute every time. Okay, but if that's fine with you, you can totally do that.
I'm living the technocratic dream. 9 to 5 job, a long commute.
Indeed. Oh yeah, actually, the rover, I don't know if you know that or not, but someone made like a like a simple auto drive feature at some point.
Was damn.
Yeah, it was Demi before you left. Before you left, and now he has like a this little feature. It's not that useful, you know. If it causes like any issues, it just stops. It doesn't have like any way to circumvent stuff. So keep that in mind.
We'll end up upgrading that,
Mhm.
putting in like a bed.
I mean, the technically has the life support pods can be used as beds, but I wouldn't recommend sleeping while the thing is driving around.
True. I wouldn't be sleeping, more just like relaxing.
That you can definitely do.
I will make this the actual good Tesla car.
All right, sure. Okay. And well, I think that's most things resolved. And now,
Actually,
yeah.
I'm gonna be gay, and I want to talk to Hyde.
Sure, you can do that.
Probably just like send him a message saying, "Hey, are you able to have a chat? It's important."
Let my cat out there.
I have one question for you, Dahmer.
Hmm.
Can you, using Spirit, can you read people's auras as well?
Yes.
Can I turn that on, like an aura detection thing?
Sure.
That's mine.
yeah.
My enhancement. Anything with armor.
Your enhancement for what exactly, Eddie? Like it just tells you with vision.
Okay.
Like It depends on what you want to do with it. But generally speaking, without like any extra precautions or something like that, the thing is basically just as good as your normal eyes in normal mode, and the other stuff essentially means you have like that meta vision and the spatial awareness essentially.
Fair enough.
Okay, sure. Well, it's time to I guess roll for it. How long do you want it to last?
Oh, you go first.
Were you talking to me or Ems?
Yeah, you Domino, because you're the only one that has to cast.
Probably like a day.
A day, sure.
Yeah.
4 successes. I presume you. How many active effects do you have?
I mean, I'll disband the one in the basement, so none.
Okay, that's completely fair. Okay, just roll for it. I think it has a level 1 effect.
It's not a bot. It's not a bot.
Hmm.
It's close though.
You can roll again. I see.
I need more.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, you have you tune your senses and start perceiving people's emotions and the like. You see like someone passing by. It's Tamia. She looks a bit angry, and I actually need to look at the colors real quick, cause I don't know. Maybe I will actually use them. Probably not though. Cause
So
that's
cool for like role playing shit.
let's see. Quintessence amount. No.
I presume there's no like strength of the aura perception that I can increase, right?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. Feel free to correct me on that. Cause
Nah.
I don't think ever a mage game has come up where that matters. I think it's the first time. Like during vampire, people use aspects all the fucking time, but this this one not.
True. Fair enough.
It's one of those cases that it's just like, oh, we can use this or something,
Yeah, even better. It's even easier to use as than a vampires.
It's
But
true.
most people don't know it exists. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And like that makes social interaction so much easier. I'm gonna fucking
yeah.
have that on permanently at some point, Redomer.
All right. Okay, I found the thing, I think. So we're just gonna look. Yeah. Okay. What do you essentially perceive as no. There's a yeah, like some reddish some reddish coloration with some well with some well not fading, not quite sparkling or something, but you know, just that hint of something there when Tamiya passes by. Seems like
Could you
yeah.
could you share the chart real quick, or are you using the vampire one?
The using the mage one. Let's see. How can I stop this? I can't. Okay, that's fine. Sure, we'll just copy it in the chat real quick and
Plus.
like this. That seems okay.
Ah, yes. You mentioned it was red, right?
Yeah, red, like a darkish red.
And something extra in there.
Yeah, like it's not quite sparkling. It's more like an almost one. Like, you know, just a hint of it.
Well, as long as yours isn't pulsating, then we're good. Or rainbowish. Or hypnotic. There's a lot of things you don't want to see, what the fuck?
Yeah, would be funny if it was like weak and faded or pale.
Oh no. Wait, what does weak even do? I don't
Oh,
even
that's its
see
ghost.
It's
now. Oh no.
She's actually everyone is dead in this base, and you've gone insane a long time ago.
Wait, am I still alive? Checks my own aura, am I alive, Redoma?
I don't think you actually can check your own aura like that.
Oh, that's gay.
But yeah. Anyways. Okay, you go up to Hyde. I think I should probably put this somewhere. Hyde, where would you be?
Moment, I would just be at the office.
Well, you don't have an office.
I'll be at the lab then. If I don't have one, I don't have an office then.
Sure, let's drag you to the lab real quick. I have to clean out Vislav's stuff real quick.
Note to self, I need to get an office.
Well, Vislav, would you be at the lab? Guess Beck isn't here. Anyways, feel free to drag yourselves out. And, well, interact.
So, hello. I just wanted to say beforehand, congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you.
I did message you for something a bit more worrisome though. I noticed earlier with the announcement that something about the way you said things made me feel off, as if there's something we don't know. I just wanted to check up about that with you.
Something you don't know.
Yeah, regarding the thing was in the Fandy.
The current investigation of the high activity of the Nefandis' whereabouts, which is currently ongoing, and some information being restricted to me.
Is that the truth?
No, I'm just trying to think of a sentence. To be honest, out of game wise, what would make sense? Because ongoing investigation it is. But what would it be the other one? Not to make it that role, because my fucking lying dice is 4 dice.
Tell the truth.
No, I
There's no other
can't.
way.
I can't tell the truth. That will get me fucked. And Radoma knows that he's been looking to fuck me for a long time, kiddo.
Oh, no worries. Everyone gets fuckedy. Also, one thing I would not like to note, Domino, to not let your out of character just like too much bleed into this. It's getting kinda. Oh, it's kind of
Oh.
balanced at this point. So please.
Yeah. So
Obvious.
okay, so wait, are you telling me that it wouldn't make sense in this scenario for my character to also be like, okay, maybe I should look around a little bit more to what's actually going on than hearing something about Nefandi and getting worried because your new like superior seems to be not telling the truth about it.
Well,
First of all, you would have been alerted about the activity by the Supreme Commander. Everybody would have. Simple as that.
yeah, you all got the message about the increased
Yeah.
defending activity during downtime, as I mentioned. Not sure if you read the message or not, but yeah, it's something everyone gotten so far.
Yeah, and then the what was it? Ams's character stated how what is it fucking called? That it had something to do with that as well, and that said my character noticed that something was lacking, and he's wanting to know what it was.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying it as a warning, and I want to keep that in mind, so we don't have to clean up a mess later, right?
Alright.
Again, you're overthinking it. Things. But yeah, well, if that's all you have to say, well, Ems.
Well, with the ongoing investigation, I don't. I think. How could I?
Well, you could make a roll.
Make a roll about this. Because I don't want to lie to him, because I don't want to burn bridges as it is, because the thing, to be fair, the thing with Paul is not really a bit of a deal. God, I need to buy more social traits for Dolma.
You want to be in charge.
That's true.
We
That's
all
true.
do.
I can't blame you for that. I need to bind mind after this. But I think I will probably go. So I can't really empathize here. I probably have to go with a subterfuge lie. And the only other thing I could say is it's an ongoing investigation when it comes to information gathering.
Sure. Just give me like a no manipulation subterfuge, to be honest. And well, Tristan, you know the role, I think. Just tell me which one you're going for, empathy or subterfuge.
I don't even have subterfuge.
Well, that makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, I presume the aura doesn't do anything for this.
Well, not yet. I guess
Wouldn't his aura change on the lie, so it could be perception?
I mean, it doesn't say anything about lying per se. It just says about like truth, purity, and faith, which I think is like something different. I mean, what we probably get is like some what's it called? Not that one, but a bit of like a hint of gray, like in his aura, like a bit of uncertainty, just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough then. I presume cute senses applies.
Yes.
I'll spend a lot.
Redoma, I think I have a very ballsy plan. Is it? Which one? Which role do you want me to do?
I want you to do manipulation subterfuge.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
6.
Can I sacrifice a permanent dot of willpower to refresh my pool?
You may, but I don't recommend it, as per usual. What do you even have? Oh, that's actually not that bad.
Yeah, because I actually can't beat that. I'm gonna have to do that. Sorry, Radama. I'm gonna have to do that.
Fine, just note it down at some point.
I will note it down on my other sheet, and I'll write it in experience later. God damn it, Radama! Fuck you for those mining droids. I'll have you in the fucking corn twister next time. Okay, show me the big money. Let's do this. God, I fucking hate having sacrificed that. You're the only ST I ever did that, Redoma. Difficulty 6, and I will spend a willpower too.
As expected.
Because fuck you. Why? 4 successes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's that's just enough.
Fuck Redoma. I deserve a fucking mercy point for that.
No.
Well, Tristan, like you know, it seems to be okay so far. Like you know that like you know he straightens essentially his back, and you see like that uncertainty vanish as he like tells you about the ongoing investigation. Just a little. Also, Ems. Well, I actually need to look at something. The short fuse little flaw that you got.
Oh, a car. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did oh, not it for the oh no, that's a vampire version I'm thinking of. That's
Yeah.
what it does.
Okay,
Different class.
So-
piss you off. What happens is stressing. Okay, essentially what's gonna happen, like, if Domino's gonna like keep probing this, you're gonna have to roll for that.
I will.
But
I
yeah,
actually have a
for
question.
now, it's
Domer.
fine. Yeah.
What does his aura show? Is there still the uncertainty there?
No, as I said, it's like he straightened his back, and well, the uncertainty vanished as he did that. You know, it's like new life has been breathed into his back, into his body.
Can I like roll my the determined self-control thing to see if I back off or not?
Gosh,
Oh.
we're gonna have fun, aren't we, kids?
For what do you want to roll?
You know when you made us designate
Self-control.
virtues.
I
I
mean,
ain't gonna lie, Dr. Dom, I ain't gonna lie, if he does get all mouthy, just prepare for a fight. Just saying, Vidoma. And I got metaphor on my side, and he's quite close.
Ooh.
wow, let's have a look. I mean,
You know what
you could just back down. I mean, if you really want to, I mean, actually, technically, he height beat you. Defender wins, even just barely.
It's fine, yeah, they'll just completely drop us, forget it then.
Need to buy more social ties, fuck this!
I mean, it just did cost height dearly, I think.
Cost me fucking 7 XP, you can't.
You know what would have been the best? You could have just fucking been honest about it.
Good of Pollen is, I kind of know what you would have done. So,
That's where you're going wrong. That is what I would have done out of character, but not in character. which is also why like you determining to spend the willpower because you saw my role was pretty gay, but we'll call it even Steven, I guess.
It's we just need to bury this under the bridge. Right.
Yeah, being honest and just saying it would have done it for me. I'll be honest with you.
Fair enough. But it's a bit late now for that. Might as well enjoy the collapse.
And well, okay. Now that we are all right, we're already like almost at 1 hour and 40 minutes in. So I think it's time to get actually started with what you wanted to do. Okay, I believe Hyde, you wanted to talk to someone. El Commando.
Oh yeah. Well, let me just type in tabletop public about your achievements, Redalma.
Actually, I kind of wanted to talk to Hyde. I kind of
Oh,
want to
okay.
let him in on my refinery ideas.
Okay, that you can certainly do. Actually, do this beforehand. So feel free to well, drag yourself out. I already did. So
I'm already out because I was like, oh yeah, I want to see Hyde too since he's here.
sure.
But I
That's
kind of see this. I kind of go, oh,
yeah.
is this a good time, boss man?
Any time is a good time with me.
Okay.
Okay, I just, you look kind of tense.
Tense is in what? Immediately tense or passive tense?
Uh, you know what? Let's move on from that. I got the refinery up. We got the drone and that, and I was just thinking, like,
The thing is,
oh,
there's only that one drone, though.
yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about. Is kind of we need more than one, right? But we need something to supervise them over, and right?
All
That
right.
is.
Just,
Be right back. Gonna go to the toilet. So feel free to talk amongst each other.
just wondering if I can be assigned to that.
You because I don't. You're not really much of a. You do realize that looking over the droids, it's very stationary, right?
Well, they needed like a supervisor, and I was thinking of making an AI to supervise the operation.
Didn't you
I,
just what's that little AI that comes around or who always hangs around you? I forget.
Rami?
Can you just copy her on me?
I mean, yeah, I can, but she's not really designed for that. That still involves work. She's more of one of those. She's just more of a personal assistant,
Oh, okay.
right? So, like, I got it. I did work on the AI for the robots, so I've kind of.
Yeah, that would actually be good to be honest. Also need to talk to you. Um Recently I found these three ships. Nice looking ships as well.
Hmm.
Problem is, I don't know how to move them.
I mean, do you know how big they are?
Um if I remember correctly, Radolma told me they were big supply ships that crash landed.
Mm. Oh, I thought these were in space kind of ships. Oh,
No,
oh.
I think it crashed like 8 years ago or something like that. There's three of them all
You could,
like together, and it's just like I was thinking we can just put them into our base, but the problem is I don't know how to actually move them.
like, Wait, put in our base, so you're gonna have them
For
as
more
as our
as like
fleet.
a quarter, we gotta get more people in.
I mean, they're ships, so we could also just, you know, leave them there and kind of just jerry rig them together, kind of in a, like a shanty village kind of thing.
Could be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's first proposal. The other proposal I had was either melt them down for more mining droid parts, or sell them or exchange them for resources.
You could. I mean, kind of made good with the lady who, well, hopefully made good with the lady who made who fixed the Moonhopper, and that's an assembly place, so we could maybe open that up.
Yeah, we could probably open that. Yeah, actually, we could.
Yeah.
We should probably keep one of them in case any tomfuckery happens. For escape, in case of escaping.
You
Okay,
know,
I'm
can we
back.
get like a breakdown of those ships? Because I I've had some, well, we're kind of here to defend Ceres and all that, but we kind of don't have any real defenses. So maybe we can repurpose some of the weaponry they have, if they have any.
Could be. But what were the ships again I found in downtime?
Well, you have, actually, let me just open my notes. You found, okay, it was 2 casino transports and 1, Ptolemy, or however you pronounce it, supply ship. I believe they should be visible. They are. Also, there's like an error in the Cassini transport. I think we're missing missing like 2 so it should be like 10 life support systems. Life support pods that should be there. So just keep that in mind. So weapon wise, they have each one alpha class particle beam and 4 hard points with like 50 caliber machine guns. You're not sure in which condition they are, but they should be there and it would be accessible to you. As for the supply ship, we are looking at, let's see, 2 alpha class particle beam cannons, 1 beta class beam, and 4 hard points with, once again, 50 cal machine guns.
Like, take that information and say it to John. Those were the ships I found.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably salvage some of that weaponry. Cause that would make the higher ups look. That would look great for the higher ups, right? 'Cause right now we got nothing. We got.
Yeah, that's true.
I might have to repurp. I might need some resources for the Moonhopper though. It's the only thing we really have that could transport this stuff.
I think we could Can your Moonhopper actually yeah, that's true. I could probably
Not yet, but we could.
probably talk to her. And we can probably sort out an arrangement, your Moonhopper for one of these ships, because these ships are worth a lot more than your Hopper, and could pay off the debt.
Yeah, they can be. Maybe I can go over there, start doing some surveying.
Can you go there and do me a survey and like list down how much, what compensating, all the works? So I actually need to see this.
Sure. I mean, you also have you have Matter 4. You can also help out a lot. Probably cut down
Right.
time. Nothing.
I can. It's best to have an expedition. Also, I need to talk to Cooper because when we take these weapons, I want him to when somebody attacks this base, he'll be our number one guy when it comes to defense. Where all the best machine guns or tactical placements will be, all that sort of nonsense. Because he's a weapons expert.
Yeah, he would be. Maybe you should start running some drills.
I don't think I have enough people for drills.
Well, we've got to make do with what we have, just to see where the holes are.
Good. I just need to write that on my notes. Doing drills in the near future. Wrote that in my notes.
Very good.
On that, the originals. Yeah, you wanted to oversee the mining droids, right?
Yeah,
No,
just continuing and upgrading operations over there.
yeah, because I would have thought one. Like, to be honest, I thought it would have not been your shtick, to be honest. Because you're more of a what do you call it, free spirit.
You know, I like robots, and that's got robots. That needs an AI. I like AIs, kind of thing.
Okay,
Our goals kind of align.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good. So, got no problem with that. You're so damn persuasive, it's not even real.
No.
Alright, well, what's the actual agreement here? I didn't catch all of it.
We kind of talked over the 3 ships he found. Kind of have some ideas going about that. He's gonna let me oversee the mine and refinery, and the creation of an AI over there to supervise the drones.
Alright.
Well, we back in character. We may want to get some robot assembly there, like kind of make my time efficient, so I don't have to come back to the base. And that.
Well, I actually do have a future plan for a robot assembly, actually. Radama, take us onto the world map.
Alright. Now we're talking.
I need to speak to the commander first about this plan. Which, keeping on the map which base we're currently at, because the two bases look the same. Okay, we're at that base. Okay. Alright. John, you know the old base that we used to that the Technocracy before this expedition was about. Well, not about, but step from.
Not really. I kind of was just tossed into a life support system, a life pod, and dropped here.
Okay. Give him the intel on the old base. Now,
I know you talked about it, about surveying it, and the life.
because I was thinking of converting that old base into a mega assembly line. If we ever retake it back, if we ever. Imagine how efficient it would be. We don't need to build things from the ground up and have an entire base dedicated to it. Because there could just be all kinds of droids, from starfighter droids to tank droids to army droids to mining droids to construction droids, all sorts of droids. From the eyes I can see.
That's very ambitious.
How can I say? You sometimes need to be well. You have to have ambition to live on this bloody rock.
Well, I'm more like just kind of a warning from my own personal experience about ambitions. Alright?
I see. Fair
Yeah.
enough. But we're going to need to see how the meeting goes with the commander before we can do anything to that.
We would, well, we would definitely need more personnel.
Yeah, at first it would just be exploration, scouting there to see what actually happened inside the base and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. And I just give John a handshake. This was very productive.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So, Ems. I think now it's time to go to Commander then.
Contact Noah.
Well, he would be taking. Let's just go for simplicity's sake to the control room.
You know, you don't want to go on too many layers with armor, you know?
Oof. Feel free to drag yourself out and contact the man.
We just grab the handout of the old base so I can actually remember the name of the old base.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't want to keep referring to it as the old base because it gets quite annoying.
It's called Pyuku Base, named after the creator. I don't know why they used this name, but
Pyuku. Oh my gosh! It sounds like It sounds like Pikachu.
yeah, that's what I thought as well.
I'm just gonna call it PU base. How's that with armor? Smaller, better, and shorter. Because you don't want to. Because you don't want people to say Pikachu base.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay. Let me find the picture of the commander so I can actually remember his name.
He's Noah Moran.
Okay, thank you. Noah Moran. That's going to be fun. Tell me when the conversation starts, because I think I got the idea
Alright.
how I can do it.
Essentially what's happening, you know, since you don't have like I don't think you have enough correspondence to do like the link to yourself properly. So it just take some time for him to, you know, make contact. Once you get the initial call. So after a while, he essentially appears on the screen and says, "Yes, I see."
Hello, Noah, and you do like the salute. And I'm here to give a summary of report updates on the current base's operations and doings of individual tasks sent out by members. As you know, I just give out the current doings of people's tasks and functionalities. And as the summary goes on, I add in the more negative aspects. It's like, due to the increased population of the base, you could, well, up to a certain amount of life support, and with time working on the oxygen supply, you could say it's not dire at the moment, but we could say it's coping for now.
And he like looks some stuff up essentially as he say this. Like you see him like doing something on his computers with like one hand, and he's like, yes, I see it now. Yeah, Bendy sent some reports. Apparently you got a lid on it for now. But yeah, it's certainly a concern. That's true.
I do have I do have two proposals. well, one's temporary solution, but one's more, and the other one's more of a permanent solution. If you want to hear the temporary one,
Just go ahead and tell me.
recently I have found 3 ships, and I give the details of the ships and whatsoever when I was doing it in downtime.
Hmm.
We could get those ships and hook it to the base to add more of a life support, more of a living space within the base. But it doesn't really solve the question of the constant growth of the base and the sustainability of population. The other one, the other one would be more permanent. You know the old base, the PU base.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel since that is quite humongous and very big, it can be used for more future endeavors of operation. And I do. I have read the reports of one person going mad and claiming there were monsters in that. But I have some confidence within my team that they can deal with such monsters as displayed on the Nordic missions and the Korbal mission when fighting the beasts.
I see. I see. Well, I would like to mention some things. Well, so far we have no clue what exactly is now inhabiting the base. So do be careful. I don't want to lose a team like yours. To just to you being inexperienced as an officer. No offense here, Hyde, but as far as I see, you have no formal training being an officer. I know you have a good head on your shoulder. That's for sure.
I know, Commander, but the first step I was going to do it via stages, you see, and the first stage was scouting via droids, and the droid will have a USB of Bendy. So if we ever find like a plug or a USB socket or a plug socket or something to that equivalent, we can plug him in and he can see what went wrong and what sort of creatures lurn behind the base with photos and video clips of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's best to say safety before we actually before we actually step in.
I see. Yeah, that's sensible. Yeah, your team should have the ability to connect Bendy up like that. Although a USB stick might not be enough on its own. Some enlightened procedures might be necessary. But there's another thing I would like to say, especially about your plans of base expansion. While I approve of your initiative, I would. There are some parameters for that I would like you to take into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
In the years
Okay.
in the years of 2003 and 2004, we have scheduled that the Hubble Space Telescope is supposed to observe supposed to observe Ceres and map it out. And for that, we would like you to you and your team to make sure that nothing unusual can be discovered. And especially with the base expansion, this might be a problem. You might be you might want to take precautions against that. Like we usually would have informed you a bit later when the scheduling becomes a bit clearer. But since you're already planning on doing something to the base, you should prioritize that so secrecy is maintained.
Commander. Okay, so I just wrote that. I just memorized that. E.g., I wrote it down on my notes, Radama.
Very good.
Because if the well, I'm probably gonna name the operation Recover, because that seems like a good name for it for now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will inform the team that when the time comes, when it comes to future operations, they're going to be a lot more discreet when it comes to the satellite images and all that.
Hmm. He tells you, as don't get me wrong, we have a certain lid on the information being spilled out, but we would like not to use them. We would like the information spilled to be prevented in the first place. More layers of security. It's not it's not exactly that you fighting someone on Ceres would necessarily be visible at all. It's more that large structures might be might be caught on to, especially as technologies are released to the masses. Specifically, AI searching and the like might become a problem in the future. And of course, the occasional observer might also notice something that they shouldn't notice. We still have no clue, for example, how someone in the Martian subspace was able to spot the channels with just a normal telescope. So keep that in mind.
No one spotted that.
Yes, it's been a few years. When they initially were observed, actually, they're not visible at all to the naked eye. Somehow, he managed to see those with from all the way from Earth with primitive technology, even even compared to what's available now to the masses.
Is Are you sure this individual is more than just a normal human being?
Yes, yes, we've checked him out. It's at least avoiding this at a time. Like he's long since dead. This has been an issue for a while, and caused us to be more cautious.
Yeah, I will. We will not. We will not. We will try. We'll try our best to be discreet as possible, and not do any silly things such as that incident do over again.
Well, it's not exactly your fault, and you could nothing to prevent that. But as I said, it would be for the best to make sure those your bases will be eventually be able to be camouflaged. Like it's pretty hard to notice the bases as they are now, but especially like large construction projects and a bigger base will draw attention. Ceres is not that big. It's only under like 1,000 kilometers in diameter, which is not all that much, and someone observing it might be able to see something. Although the protection being out in the asteroid belt is enough for now to deter the casual observer.
Okay. And this was a very good meeting.
So to draw things to a conclusion here, we are essentially you're allowed to commence this operation, get started on it. I want updates as you go along, as I see it as a quite dangerous mission in of itself. Give me like more information on how exactly you're going to proceed, and I want to approve every step of it, and just to make sure that your inexperience isn't getting ahead of you.
Yes, I will inform you of every decision, every important decisions to the operation, and if it's something that I didn't completely was unexpecting of, you'll be the first one to be called for guidance when it comes to this sort of operation.
Very well. Well, I have other matters to attend to. If that's everything, I would say good luck.
Thank you, Commander. Very well. And you know when you salute, when you do like the old salute and that sort of thing.
Yep. And
So-
he gives you like a stern nod, and screen goes black.
Yay! And also, fuck! I forgot the 2003 form memes.
Yeah, like they actually looked it up. They did look at the picture. They did look at Ceres at that point. So like it's still like a while away, I think. Yeah. But yeah, usually.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get everybody in the base and relay what the commander told me with the upcoming 2000 with the coming satellite images coming. That's gonna be fun. And also to give and tell them about the successful pitch of the Operation Recover.
All right, you may do so.
Let's gather them in the cafeteria because it's big enough. Everybody is invited.
Sure.
I'm not going to be a meanie pant.
All right, sure. Okay, let's just I should really get like a cafeteria going on, but yeah. So this. Just the party members, like the actual enlightened scientists, or other people as well.
Everybody that's currently in the base kind of needs to be aware of the information
Sure.
when it comes to the satellite images, because we don't want like a random car being spotted in the air, do you?
Okay. Then we need to drag Tamia out. Cooper, Sarah is already there. Who's missing? Okay, John Vislav. Okay, everyone is there.
Can't we just blame it on Eli? If they just see a random car driving around?
That's before Elon be a big thing.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
Elon is gonna be like a technocratic plant for my purposes. Not like a mage himself, but someone that essentially peddles new ideas to people.
Solo railway system is pretty good. I heard Rodoma.
I had a GM who said Trump was a traditions plan to screw over the technocracy that just went horribly right.
What a joke!
God damn. Beautiful.
Everybody attended. Was I look in the cafeteria?
Yeah, seems like everything is there. If I forgot anyone, then tell me.
And I essentially stand up and be like, "You're all wondering here why you have been asked to come here. I just came back from a meeting with Noah, the commander, the supreme commander of the fleet, and he has enlightened me with some information. You should all be aware when it comes to your future actions on Ceres in a couple of years' time. Does everybody remember the Mars incident many years ago? Anybody? You don't need to be afraid if you don't know it.
Well, actually, it's a bit further away and obscure. So, anyone with cosmology or I guess let's see. Academics. Yeah, just give me like give me straight up like intelligence academics at an 8 or an intelligence cosmology at a 7.
It's me or the rest of the party.
Well,
Oh wait, I rolled it wrong. Fuck.
you already okay.
8.
Fucking hell.
8 at 8.
I doubt creative or mathematics applies.
Indeed.
Does Vicious Love go on a huge rant about how America used it to bomb Serbia or something?
No, I will probably talk about secret Nazi bases on Mars.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. Sounds appropriate. Okay, well, let's make it easy. Go with lowest to highest. We also already did bacon. Nick, you go and you had something about the the channels of Mars, but you're not really into the subject much. It's a bit obscure. You know that that it exists, and there was like some commotion about it. Way back when. But it's
I,
before you even were born.
I was out in deep space, whatever.
I mean, you were not even born, I think, at that time. And well, Domino, you know a bit more than that. You know that there was like some sleeper there that well saw like stuff that should have been in subspace, and like with like a primitive telescope. But that's all you have.
Mm.
And after, if someone raises their hands or not, I'd be like, well, they don't want to repeat of that incident on Ceres, you see. So they advised me to camouflage the base to make it a lot more, how can I say, non-noticeable for sleepers or non-awakened, or how the technocracy term is, because I can't remember it, Radama.
Essentially, they want you to camouflage your stuff, like existing bases and well, future projects and stuff like that. Since it will become relevant in the future, and it's better since you're like already doing this kind of stuff. Anyways, might as well take it into your expansion plans.
And the second thing, Operation Recover has been approved. Does everybody heard? Oh, thank you. Now, everybody know of the old base on Ceres? Because everybody should have been briefed about that report when they landed on this rock. Well, my proposed idea would be by stages. And through these stages, people with unique skills and all that will be needed to recover the old base. Because the current problem we are having is the growing population of incomers or experiments alike. And for a more sustainable long-term way, recovering the old base seems a lot more logical when it comes to it. And the first things first would be scouting it. If anyone who is good at piloting drones or scouts, I would like people to stay behind, and I will discuss more deeper into the mission about it for the current time, as those will be the two announcements I will be making. Meeting dismissed. And I clap. I know, that's a very motivational speech.
Okay, Tyler is gonna clap as well, because why not? Tamia just snorts. And, well, like, Sarah's gonna keep to you, Tristan.
All right.
I guess actually, I need to check her nature real quick, but I don't think she would do much in this regard. Yeah, it doesn't really concern her that much.
No.
Yeah, okay, she would just stand there, like, arms crossed, like Kelly did this. And well, the mushroom just tilts her head and mutters some words, you know, trying to repeat them as she like adopts. You know, get the right feel for it.
Mhm.
Okay, anything you guys would like to bring up with Hyde or between each other or the NPCs?
Do want to talk to Cooper, but not right now.
I
Oh,
wasn't paying attention. On his speech, he talked about his satellite that was going to
Yeah.
pass. Okay, yeah.
We're in the cafeteria, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because it's the
Never
big
mind,
enough room to host a meeting.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to Cooper right now. I do want to talk to Cooper, but not right now.
We just love being the funny man. He will approach Hyde and so, one question. You have a matter, right? Could
Yes.
you just, a secret project, make some very, just do some terrain shaping and make some very natural looking mountains that actually draw a penis. It'll be a very funny joke. People on Earth just looking at the finders and seeing big penis on Ceres.
I mean, we could do that. We could create something that would manipulate light with matter and force it.
Yeah, but giant penis sounds more fun.
Yeah, I'm just saying we can manipulate light. We can make like a particle that just
Yeah.
shows whatever we want.
Yes, any way you find. I just think it would be very funny if there is giant penis.
I think that'll be an Easter egg for the people who are really dedicated at looking at this rock.
Yeah. We could actually make an image with that, and we can make it so it'd be so uninteresting, no one would ever even bother to look at it again. Right? Me and Hai can work together.
And that seems pretty good.
Yeah, because we only have to fool the telescope. And once that image gets populated, we can have it spread out amongst everyone else. Kind of like a anti-meme.
No,
Yeah.
you're thinking way too futuristic, you see.
Well, I played a lot of Metal Gear Solid. I don't really know what memes are outside of funny pictures.
You see. Thing is, there's actually true Adama. Solid Gear predicted memes before they were popular.
Jesus Christ.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is actually used in university to teach memes.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
that's actually true.
That's actually kind of based. But yeah. Okay, what else would be of note? Right, I put down the thing for like shaping dirt. You need like,
Venus.
you need like force and matter to do that thing you want to do, as far as I'm concerned. And there's like more of it, but
Well, yeah, I was just thinking of like bending light and then
Uh,
putting a mind effect. Yeah.
oh well, you should note that mind effects won't affect everything, especially if they do like what's it called? like use like AIs to eventually look over it, or
Oh, you're true, but that's getting so advanced at that point. It's like, how could we ever foresee that?
well, because the
Right.
unit is the one that's gonna pedal the gonna pedal the thing.
True. Well, true, but right now the technocracy is the only one with AIs, so it's like,
Yeah, but
oh well,
you will probably notice know at least somewhat that eventually the technology is supposed to go to the masses at some point. So it's
yeah,
something to
but
be aware of.
true, but we would know that point, right?
Well, roughly at least.
Also, I might need entropy too to do what I think I'm doing.
I need every spear with armor. Where you sell me?
Ah, well.
I mean, I pretty much have every sphere, but just not at high levels. Oh well.
Yeah, you're sort of like a bridge at this point.
Yeah, makes me useful.
Yeah. Okay, well, now that that's out of the way, how do you want to actually proceed with this?
How
So,
I want to proceed with the mission.
you can think about that, I think, for a little bit, because I think someone wanted to meet with someone. Nick wanted to meet with Tristan? Oh, hi.
I do want to talk to Cooper, but not right now. Also, I kind of have to go.
Ah, okay. That's fine.
I will have my schedule all sorted out for next week, though.
That's good to hear. So maybe just note down. Let Nick talk to. Actually, let's go with like in character and out of character thoughts real quick.
Out of character, I'm basically Hyde's right-hand man at this point.
I know, right? It's,
I
it's,
know.
it's like sucking. It's like sucking up to the boss gets you somewhere.
I know, but it's like, oh, also in character, it's like me and Hyde just have so many. Actually, I am pissed off in character. Like, why is Vicious Love being put in charge of detecting Nefandi? I can detect Nefandi.
I ain't gonna lie. Hyde's reason would be like, "Wait, you can?
Yeah, I can.
Since when?"
That was like the first session when I searched the Nefandi shit.
Look
Just
at
to
the
see it
files.
happen. Yeah.
Fuck! I completely forgot it.
Fudamo told me there was a Nefandi ship, so I purposely built this guy to detect Nefandi corruption because I thought all of you guys would be corrupt.
So far,
Which
nobody's corrupt just yet. Well,
Yeah.
not in the way,
So,
not in the classic sense, anyways.
Yeah.
Oof.
So,
Oof. Everybody's corrupt
Uh,
inside with armor.
All right. I guess take your 3 XP right away, and also, is there anything you would like to buy?
God damn it! I wish I had. What? I sacrificed a permanent dot, mate.
Well,
can I get Forces 3 at a massive discount?
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid if you paid a normal price for it.
Dang.
And well, willpower. I think you're down 2. That would mean down down 2, and that
Yeah.
means hacker. Who did you hack today? Need to.
I've buttered up to the boss by using my charm and wit to position myself in a higher spot in the base. So that's more like social hacking.
Sure, but it still counts, and we have been pretty lenient on that part. So take 1 willpower.
Yeah.
And well, I think that's it for you.
Okay. Sorry again about that. Fuck this time change.
Hmm.
We must defeat the Germans.
I'm sorry. It's actually pretty common. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for playing, and see you next week. And if anything happens in between, just feel free to write me.
Oh yeah, I may have to tell you some of the stuff I'm going to be doing, and we got to talk it over. a
All
bit
right.
complex. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
See ya.
See ya. Okay. Well, next up, anything, anything that needs to be done right now, other than the mission, like the planning itself. I take that as a no, and well,
Actually,
Yeah.
yes. I want to. Do I start getting the blood samples now? Do anyone offer themselves to be the first people to do the blood donation?
I think I'd probably show up and inform you that my blood is actually pretty fucking low currently.
I'll give you a blood point, Bacon. I'm thinking, no, blood sample.
all right.
Because it's only a blood sample, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
Does he need urine or feces, something like that?
no, it would be just like a bottle of blood, so it won't even matter much to you. Just feel a bit dizzy for some hours after.
Hmm. And presumably, you can like give him like some medicine right away and a sandwich or something like that.
Yes, I can just. Maybe it's what would be like life 1 or life 2 to just try to boost them back to normal.
To boost it back to normal, you probably would need. Yeah. I think you would. You would. Is it just actual? Is it actual healing, or is it just making it feel
Not-
better?
Not actual healing, just make them feel better.
Yeah, you can do that with
Just food is the thing. So
yeah, no, you can do that just with life 2, no problem. Actually, I just remembered you don't have that much in terms of extra food, so you probably have to resort to like slurry or something if you want to give them. All right, that's fucking nice. Yeah, no problem. You feel refreshed right away, Ams.
Oh, thank you.
and anyone that actually gives me a blood sample, I wanted to write it down.
Yeah, I gave you mine, so
All right.
How much blood would I still have in my system?
Well, considering that the constant drain, you'll probably actually start looking pale by now. Like not in a good way, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably not. Probably wouldn't be wise to start off with that right away. You need recovery time, or let someone actually heal you. I think. Wait, no, actually, I think you got healed.
I did? I don't think I did.
Okay, then not. Well, anyway,
So,
yeah.
Can I, like, for example, give blood and then just have it return to me through healing? Is that a thing?
Well, yes and no. Like at your point, you probably. Let's see how to best say this. Like essentially, what I'm gonna say is, you can Tyrion stuff can technically heal it, but you need to like properly eat and stuff like that. You're essentially using the life magic to like to turn the stuff naturally into what's your blood? Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's entirely possible, but yeah. But if you like try to do this like constantly, I would probably impose some penalties.
And I mean, in that case, I probably like hit up Vicious Law and be like, "Yeah, if you can help me, dude, recover my blood better, I can give you some of mine as well."
Yeah, and just out of character, how much blood does he need to give to his spider?
He needs to give like one one blood point every 3 what's it called? Every 3 days, I think, at the very least.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
fucking hell, that's too much of high maintenance. Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm surprised you're still walking.
Can't you just kill her?
No.
Entirely possible.
Hold on. Why don't you feed the vampiric blood to her or something?
That's a plan, but it's a plan for the future. I don't want to corrupt this avatar with Simitsi blood right now.
What
Very
about
late.
what about the mushroom?
I think the thing is, he requires I think human blood.
Technically, the mushroom girl's a human, half human.
No, not
No.
even close.
Okay.
It's just a mushroom that I made look like a human.
Okay.
So
For a complete transformation, a Bacon would need like life 5. And it's probably not worth it.
God damn it.
To help you out, I would give you like 1 blood point from myself to keep her fed for 3 days, so you can recover a bit.
boss.
Alright.
God damn it, Redar.
But can't you just like give some water fluids, you know, some with more life in them? Like,
Can I?
I have a feeling that, you know, when we get to Bacon's bedroom, it's gonna be, when we open the door, it's gonna be like fucking brains over the wall due to the blood samples.
maybe.
Cursed.
I mean, I actually, yeah, one of my plans is use everyone's DNA to when I grow my synthetic meat plant, I can just grow your organs like, oh, I just lost his lung. Don't worry, this plant will replicate your lung. And it's completely compatible.
It's fucking nice.
Stuff like that.
I like that plan.
Watch out, Widoma might charge you a bit too much. Yeah.
Oh, also, so I should probably just ask around real quick. Is anyone here trying to resist that blood collection at some point?
That's what?
Like, is anyone trying to resist it? I think everyone is like kind of willing right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, the only one who's pissy is the medic girl, but
Yeah.
Tommy had a bitch.
Yeah. You need.
yeah, because essentially there's past tell Bacon be like, she's a bit pissy, so someone, John will overwatch or something, or you know.
I could talk with her later. Actually, she doesn't like me, I don't like her. I
Yeah.
can have Mushy talk with her later. There's no way she will reject Mushy. Maybe she's just gay or something.
By the way, technically she's still around. Like right here.
Oof.
Yeah, come on, Bacon. You could come on, Bacon. Yeah, there.
Okay, let's see if she actually pays attention. So let me just.
Yeah, I won't do it like out in the open. I'll be more talking to Bacon.
Yeah,
when it comes to the blood collection.
We were talking that while I was taking his blood.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's fine then. Okay, fine. Let's do it this way then. But yeah, okay. In any case, so you want to talk to her? I think we should do that real quick. What is a good place?
I
Yeah,
have a cat on my lap.
she will probably be in her room at some point, or in the control room. Any preference where you want to meet her?
Not on her room. She was way more defensive when she was on her private place than when we talk in other places.
Alright. So control room it is, so she has her duties there. Goodbye hide, we're gonna delete you real quick, and well, feel free to drag yourself out. And she's like working at some console, just doing like regular maintenance things, keeping an eye on the sensors, that kind of stuff. And she's like, you notice, actually roll me like perception alertness real quick, just at a 6.
Actually have some perception alertness, not much, but some.
Perfect. Well, you notice that she noticed that you came in, but she tries to her best to ignore you essentially. You see like a slight shudder as you enter. and you know, the slight movement as if she wanted to try it to like move her head, but then didn't.
Okay, so tell me, my friend, I heard from Hyde you're not willing to
Not,
the blood
not,
sample thing.
no, not willing. A bit set. How can I
Okay.
say it? She's a
bit
bit
relu-
annoyed about it. She's willing, but she's a bit annoyed about it.
You're a bit reluctant. Are you from one of those religions that is not allowed to take blood? If is, I'm sorry for asking.
She like you see like a genuine puzzled look on her face, and then no, I just don't like I just don't randomly donating my part of my body.
Mm, oh. Well, we're trying to do like periodically see there is no corruption in anyone. But I discovered that John Bowie can do some scanning, so maybe if you're not willing to just give the blood, you could do periodic sessions with him to just try to detect corruption. Won't have any need for actually leaving your blood, but it could be useful. I'm working on some plans to regrow organs, so if I would have your blood, I could just create any organs you miss and regrow them quickly. No risk of rejection.
She like bites her lip and thinks for a second. That could be useful.
I think I will go with Bacon than the boy, to be honest, if I was her.
Fine. But don't misuse my misuse my trust. I will come by later after my shift ends.
Don't worry, I will do nothing bad with your blood.
All right.
I'm a respectful doctor.
That sounds like a lie.
That's
Oh,
a fucking lie, mate.
He considers himself a respectful doctor. He even follows the footsteps of his wonderful hero, Joseph Mango.
Say Joseph Mango turned himself into a mango.
Okay.
Loves the tank.
Okay, just give me like a... Actually, for this one, I think we should go for... Yeah, like a charisma one. Just give me like a charisma... charisma subterfuge... No, not subterfuge. You're trying to appeal to her more, so charisma empathy. Give her charisma empathy. Don't worry, like... it's not exactly detecting lies here, it's more like... seeing that something is off.
Well, I'm spending a willpower because I only have 2 charisma and no empathy.
Alright.
So that's 3.
Barely,
well,
barely.
Defense wins.
Yeah, the defender wins, which is you in this case. And she's like, alright. I'm gonna trust you on this one. But I will be keeping my eye on you. And she makes like, you know, that thing with the 2 fingers, points at her eyes, then you.
Alright. I just leave the place.
Fucking hell.
Mutters under my breath. Fucking female. Oh, actually, no, not female. Actually, fucking femoids.
Alright.
Fucking hell. So, Rodolma, can I gain a willpower back? Because I was a director today.
Let's see. I mean, you have plenty. Yeah, you definitely should get one for this.
Are we ending the session?
Well, I think it's a... I mean, we still have like 15 minutes, so... The question is like what we're gonna do in those 15 minutes, but yeah, like if he wants to recover willpower now, then he can. but we'll take it into consideration for later.
Look, I'll fill up the dot. Just tell me when I can like fill up the willpower if you want.
I mean, as I said before, like if you really want to, like you can just bring it to me if you think you regain willpower. Otherwise, I will be handing it at the end of the session.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay. Anyways, so what do you? What's up next? Still haven't gotten to the actual exploration phase, although the time is a bit short, so it will probably be mostly brainstorming. So yes.
Somebody did bring up that maybe it's a good idea to have a look on, see what's going on the other side of the gauntlet. Might want to just quickly check up there.
Sure, you can. It's just gonna be you.
I don't think you can take anyone else. Well, there's any.
Well, technically, you could ask someone to help you with certain things, but sure, it's probably not a problem. Just looking, or you're actually gonna hop over?
I'll probably hop over there with Sarah, probably.
With Sarah. Can Sarah actually move over?
We can technically go to like a shallowing, which is technically a node, maybe.
This node doesn't have a shallowing, I believe, but let me check real quick. Not first order. Where's the handout? I think this one has a link to it. Of course it does. And no, it doesn't have a shadowing here. You would have to like drive quite a bit for the next one, like 2 hours or something like that. But you could bring what's it called, like Mary with you.
Yeah, I'll take Mary.
Yeah, probably have to like summon her first, but or it rather. But just sure. I think like summoning was just like a level 3 effect. Yeah.
Just roll them bones then.
Yep. Alright. Should be enough. And well, time to cross. Presumably you're gonna summon Mary before you cross, so you don't end up, having to summon her instance on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's not a problem. Then I will see about having your roll, which is actually cross over. I think it was it willpower or Gnosis to cross over? I don't quite remember. I need to look.
Wait, isn't that where Mary would normally be?
Well, you summoned her, so she would be with you. And since the spirit, that's kind of what I do.
I just thought it would be more sensible for me to like hop over there.
Okay, so you want to, okay, that's what I asked you before.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, I didn't know it was properly.
Yeah, okay, then I can spare myself looking that up, and well, just to show me like a roll to like hop over real quick. Actually, let me check. I think it's like really easy for you since if you do the I think like if you do like a technical construct or node, I think that's a really easy. Where the fuck is it again?
-1 from node, right? Lab.
If you do it in a node, I actually don't know if there's a difference between the technical tab and a node, but it might be. Actually, when you do it in a node, I think it's like just at a difficulty 3. Gauntlet. Let's see what the PDF says. Gauntlet ratings 505. Node. Okay, that doesn't really matter here. And well, yeah, no, the entire technical lab is when you use the dimensional science, it counts as a node.
Oh, nice.
Which basically includes the basically more or less all of the base, except for maybe like some outskirts and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like super easy to cross over. It's just difficulty 3.
It's fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Fucking nice. You roll. You hop over. No problem activating your machinery, and well, immediately start summoning Sarah after I confirmed there's like no immediate threat. Yeah, things look normal on the other side. Actually, probably should put you on. Sure, let's go to like the main picture, just to make it easy. There we go. And yeah, base looks normal. So far, like you see like the usual pattern spiders and some web weaving here and there, and in the distance you spot like the weird shape that you once accidentally shot.
Ah, yes.
But no one is directing hostile to you, and things seem to be fine. Give me like a perception alertness roll real quick.
Can I first do like a spirit to effect to like spot spirits and like weave and prime?
Well, since you're on the subspace, you kind of see them already. If you want to like spot like energies of the spirits, then sure you can.
Yeah, no, then it's fine. Does acute senses do anything for this?
I suppose it does. Best difficulty is 6.
Perception, alertness.
Yep.
I think.
All right, no problem. Yeah, no. You take like a look around, and it's indeed as you previously experienced. However, you did notice something. Like a bit further out, you almost miss it, but you see what appears to be like a piece of one of the elementals, like stuck in a web, but it's like weirdly colored. Like it seems to be like a shade of purple you haven't seen on Ceres. Like usually the elementals take like the shapes and colors you would expect, and especially like rock elementals, which would be true for this one, take on the color of the of Ceres essentially, like that weird grayish. And but this one well, is purple.
Can I go closer to it and try and see if I feel anything off?
Sure you can. Well, how would you go about this best? Like there's like a few pattern spiders around, but no one that really cares what you do as you like approach.
Well, I'd probably, Mary's there with me, right? I've got Mary the spider with me, right?
You do.
Is this like the little the rock thing? Is it like high up in the web, or is it like where I could reach it?
It's where you reach it. Like essentially, it's not like completely spun in the entire thing. It's more like there's like strands here and there. It's essentially a bit like a meme here. You have like spider webs here and there, like like Spider-Man ran through.
Well,
but
in
like
that case-
but like one of them is like essentially like someone like something spun in it. To almost to fixate it.
All right. Well, I'll probably just cautiously like approach it, and if I see them look slightly panicky, it's on around. But can I do like try to like use a correspondence and prime thing to like try to see if there's energy coming from it?
Sure, you can. Yeah, you have. I think you have enough. Yeah, no, that should be all right. Just roll me like your Arete, base difficulty 4, and then give me like a perception technology roll. All right. So the difficulty goes down all the way to 3.
Deception technology.
Yep.
And I accidentally alt tab. I mean close the fucking tab.
Blessed.
The little side buttons to make fucking mouse are annoying. Basic technology. Okay. Perception technology difficulty.
Basically 603 for you. No. Alright, nice. Well, you notice you read the energies, and what you get essentially that the thing is, well, you get a corrupted feel from it. You know, the usual rocky stuff. You know, like it feels like solid, like from the readings you get, but it's also, you know, wrong. Like probably, yeah. You've noticed that before. So it reminds you of well, the skeleton you encountered before, and that you fought 2 times by now.
I am going to just like take my laser rifle, aim at it, and see if the spiders like if they move or react at all.
You hear like some clacking as you like do that from like one of the spiders, but it doesn't really move. It just watches intently. And well, Mary also doesn't do anything particular. Doesn't seem to care too much.
If that's the case, it's probably a good idea to just fucking eat this. I don't want this corrupting the spiders.
Sure. Well, just start blasting, I suppose. Actually, yeah, let's make this like a general thing. So, just give me like your energy. Just shoot the energy weapon, and then let's do this like a general action. I'm gonna give like a willpower roll to see how well this thing soaks it, to see like how long it takes. Like, it's a still standing target, and well, it's essentially just a matter of time.
What's the base difficulty and does the special training help?
The special training doesn't help. Yes, it does actually. So take that, and you don't need to roll error or anything. Just give me the thing flat.
Is it flat difficulty 6?
Yeah, like base difficulty 6, and then you can do your modifier things.
I have a specialty.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, no, I think that one would definitely apply. So you're gonna get 6 successes. And well, let's see.
It's not enough.
Yeah, no, like it takes you a bit, but you start blasting. You know, at some point the spiders start chittering some more as you know that the part of the web gets burned up. But they don't really do anything, and you start continue blasting, and sooner or later the spirit is burned up. You spend quite a bit of ammunition as this thing is tough as fuck. But yeah, you managed to do it, and well, it's gone, and you don't see any more signs of corruption.
Alright, at that point, just like do one quick check, then probably come back and we need to talk about this maybe next session.
Alright, so that seems fair enough. And we're almost at a 3-hour mark, so I think we're gonna go and move on to in-character and out-of-character thoughts real quick, right away. So, since we're arbitrary, we're gonna start with you, Domino.
Well, out of character, I've learned that the skeleton is even more persistent than I thought it was. Fucking props on that thing and being weird and janky and fucking your shit. In character, I guess I've learned that, like, I've been too focused on Ceres itself and not what's outside there, or, like, I've been too fixated on the base and maybe, like, the Nordics and stuff. But it kind of makes sense, since the most fun my character's having is, like, doing own, like, personal projects and stuff. But overall, it's story's turning an interesting point, I guess.
Oh, very good. Very good. I swear you will love what's gonna come up in the other base.
Oof. I had one question for you, though, Redomer.
Sure, ask away.
Shouldn't it like raise questions for people that I'm just like going to the other side of the gauntlet without any like adverse effects?
Well, yes and no. Depends like what you put in your reports. To be honest, like you know there should be like some like hurting and stuff like that, but it's a bit left a bit vague essentially, as far as I remember. Let me check like the Quantum Voyager thing, but I don't think it yeah.
The only thing I remember is that like the very last sentence is the storm wardens are extremely treasured by
Yeah.
enlightened.
They are definitely are. It's what's most of that will come in when people like actually notice you being able to bypass the thing, because for you it would be like kind of normal, but
Yeah.
also not that bad, but as I said before, like you wouldn't be aware of it in the beginning.
That's why I imagine like any like report I write is just like, yeah, I hopped over, since the first, because it's like the third time I've done it, I would have written the first one. Yeah, it went smoother than I thought. There wasn't any real pain.
Sure.
I write them like that.
Actually, that bring up a good point. To be honest, I maybe should give you like some chance for the superior to notice that. Yeah, no, probably. Actually, would Noah be the one reading this kind of shit directly, or would he delegate that to an underling?
I mean, honestly, I hope it's an underling because his fucking rules suck, Redomer.
Let's see. Let's see if any. Oh right, he has the online access thing here. He probably reads this kind of stuff while being high on meth.
Oof. Hey, that means he gets bonus dice, right?
I think I would just forego giving him a penalty.
Cursed.
Because, well, he's an addict. And, that's just his normal level to satisfy his need. But yeah, anyways, let's just go and roll some intelligence. Cosmology, I think, would be the most appropriate for this.
Bart just thinks I've been lying.
I don't know. I guess. Does he have a specialty? Yes, he has threat factors. Does threat factors matter for this? Would that
My heart
matter?
wants to say yes, but my mind says no.
I don't think it would, no. Not so far. But keep bringing it up. I think eventually he will crack the code.
Eventually, by the time I'm fucking dead, because the other bases.
I mean, like when they actually take like new people over, once you reach the appropriate spirit levels and stuff like that, that would it would be like really obvious, like to anyone. So you it's like normal. Presumably at some point, the others have been taken along with on some sort of thing. There was every time I think when you go to like the ships, I think there was like at least one scene where we actually played this out. So at least as far as I remember, but I might not have mentioned like the hurting effects particularly. But yeah, anyways.
I honestly wasn't even aware it hurt until I looked it up myself.
Okay, that's fair. Maybe I forgot it then. Well, anyways, that we should move on to the next one. Let's go with bacon. In character, not character thoughts.
In character, yeah, he's getting understanding a bit more of the base. He's getting to learn how to maneuver a bit around the people. So he managed to convince even the annoying Tamia to do what he wants to do. He managed to convince his boss to give him everyone's blood, almost no questions asked. So he's proud of his social manipulation abilities. That's why that nobody ever learned about his secret after so long.
That's
out of character. good thing we are going for the extra base because I need a very secure room for one of this stuff I'm planning to do.
Very nice.
Yeah. We
What
have
we
some contention, some place to start at Simitsi because I might accidentally wake him up, and it would be bad if he kills the entire base.
Yeah, that would be bad. Also, now I remembered something while you talked. Actually, we didn't actually play the switching of the gauntlet out. It was going through the what's it called? I like the outer horizon, in deep space essentially, which is something different, which probably why I haven't mentioned it. So my bad.
That's cool.
Okay. Then I guess next one, Emperor.
Okay. In game or out of game?
Go ahead with whatever you like.
I'll go with in game first. Being appointed the head of the base, it can be very stressful sometimes, you see. And also there are 3 things I learned. 1, John is a very good subordinate. Oh damn, my cat, give me a sec. Okay. 1, John's a good subordinate. 2, God damn it. I'll have to tell you later, my cat wants feeding.
Sure. In that case, for now we'll go on to willpower recovery then. Let's see. Let's go for the list. Hyde not here, so he actually got his willpower, so it doesn't matter. Soldier. Did you do soldiering?
I was told, hey, check the other side of the gauntlet, and I did it.
Well, I guess yeah, that makes sense. So take 1. Vicious love. Let's see. Visionary. Yes.
Yeah.
Take it. Actually, take 2 for this one.
Okay. And are we going to sleep eventually?
I was actually about to bring that up once Ems is back, but essentially, after this, I would say like a night passes to make it easier.
Yeah. So almost full again.
Nice.
Just that's
Nice.
6 temp.
Okay, well, I've not done one for John Bowie real quick.
I
Cause
remember that he notes it wrong because he's retarded.
yeah,
He
I know.
actually does it correct. We do it wrong.
I mean, it's
No.
I'm back. Okay, the second thing
yeah.
is second thing I learned is the series being mapped. Fuck, I forgot about that. Now up to the outer game. Redola, this was the first time I had to sacrifice a permanent willpower dot because of situations.
Well,
You were the first ST who actually made me realise, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this or I get fucked. A good feeling.
all right. Well, I didn't have to technically, but yeah, I will take that compliment. And
The other thing, when it comes to the base expansion, oh god, thank god. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna need to expand a lot more. Because I think the most logical conclusion would be, hey, we need to start bases, just to get the logistics around this shitty rock. So that droid factory is going to get built.
if you can take it.
Also, I have a feeling I know what Nick's trying to do. He's essentially going to be hacking in the mining droids and the overlook of the AI, so he can skim some of the resources away, which is
Oof. Well.
I can't wait to find out.
It's kind of obvious with all, but
Is it though? Maybe you're completely wrong. But yeah, it's
To be fair.
I kept it a bit secret,
Yeah.
of course, on purpose, but yeah, it's I mean, I guess you can like speculate. Also, another one thing it would be prudent to quick wrap up real quick. You know, the willpower thing. Yeah, take one. Also, like another night has passed. Essentially, is what I'm gonna say. Just to keep giving like a chance to refill, and a lot of stuff has happened anyways. So I think it's time.
I need 1 more XP so I can get mined. You piece of shit.
So do I.
Oh, speaking of XP, do we get 3, right?
Yeah, I was about to get to that. 3 XP for everyone, and let's go. If does anyone want to buy something?
I want. Can I buy empathy and subterfuge?
What's your current rating?
I have 1 subterfuge and no empathy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's basic human shit. So go ahead.
Can you give us 1 XP extra so we can both buy mind, please?
No.
Because I mean, totally like that shard that I just wrote is totally a mission, right, Redomer?
You see, Redoma, I think I should get a mercy point because I sacrificed a permanent willpower. Okay, but
Oof, I'm not doing separate XP. But yeah. It's beautiful. Okay.
see, what could I spend it on? Expression,
Wait,
intimidation.
didn't you want mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to wait another session for mine then. Though I
mean-
do need to my social skills after I get the first start in mind.
Yeah, you
I need to
do.
up my fucking perception.
I mean, you still have like the most points in all your social skills overall, I think.
Does he?
Well, at least he has like he has empathy at 2, he has leadership at 1, he has subterfuge at 2. Like his attributes aren't exactly great, but it's more than other people have going for them.
He's got 1 dot more than me in social talents.
Look. When it comes to the future, I'm gonna get 2 expression, 2 intimidation, 2 lead, and 1 dot in leadership, and up the attributes.
Okay.
Because that's the plan.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Do remember there's someone that can help you with that if he's willing. And I think that should be it unless I forgot something. Yeah, I think that's it. So say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye, bots.
Goodbye, and don't get the